If you travel the historical Grand Trunk Road mapped out in 1540, right at the exact midpoint between the walled city of Lahore and the ancient ascetics of Multan, you arrive at Sahiwal. Human settlement in this specific geographic corridor dates all the way back to 10,000 BC. For millennia, this soil served as a crucial anchor for the Harappan civilization. We can see the complexity of their culture in the artifacts they left behind, down to the intricate headdresses modeled in ancient terracotta. Sahiwal is a historically fertile crossroads. Because of its location, it has spent thousands of years successfully absorbing new populations and integrating them into a shared regional identity. The most dramatic modern test of that integration happened during the 1947 partition. A massive wave of migrants traveling by caravan from districts like Gurdaspur and Amritsar poured into the region. These new arrivals settled alongside the local Ravi River inhabitants. Over the next 70 years, their interactions forged a unique blend of Punjabi dialects and cultural traditions. This demographic table shows the result. By the 2017 census, Sahiwal's population exploded to over 2.5 million people. But looking at the union councils, there are 88 rural councils compared to only 12 urban ones. The district carries immense agricultural weight. How does a culturally diverse, agriculture-heavy district of 2.5 million people successfully transition into a modern 21st century economy? The local administration approaches that challenge with a very specific philosophy: Gloria in excelsis. In practice, this means treating mass education and knowledge as the primary engines for regional development. This chart aggregates the district's public academic infrastructure. Across 13 public sector colleges, Sahiwal actively manages an enrollment of over 20,700 students. The system is anchored by its flagship institution, Government Graduate College Sahiwal, independently processing over 6,700 of those learners. Establishing this massive baseline of standard academic education is the mandatory first step to stabilizing a rapidly growing population. However, standard academic degrees cannot build an industrial economy on their own. A region requires highly specialized technical trades to actually build and maintain modern infrastructure. Sahiwal utilizes TEVTA to run specialized institutes focused on heavy industrial skills like HVAC, auto mechanics, and machining. This inclusive network operates dedicated women's institutes for fashion design, beauty, and computer operations, and even extends inside the central jail with motorcycle mechanic training. These are rigorous commitments. Students spend anywhere from 12 to 24 months mastering their specific traits before they enter the workforce. This is the deliberate manufacturing of human capital. Sahiwal is taking an agrarian population and actively equipping them with the exact mechanical and technical skills an industrial economy demands. The result is a region that can pivot from preserving ancient terracotta artifacts to operating modern industrial complexes, like the Sahiwal coal-fired power plant. Facilities of this magnitude rely directly on the steady stream of certified technicians, machinists, and electricians graduating from the local vocational network. Looking at this map of the district's borders reveals a massive geographic footprint. Coordinating industry and education here requires a highly organized political framework. The territory is governed through 3 National Assembly and 7 provincial seats, keeping the administration tied to local needs. Sahiwal proves that honoring a deep historical heritage and aggressively pursuing modern development work perfectly well side by side. It also demonstrates that a district can build its own industrial strength without relying entirely on the gravity of neighboring megacities like Lahore or Faisalabad. The blueprint for regional prosperity is clear. Take a deeply rooted, diverse population and invest relentlessly in the practical skills needed to build tomorrow.